I want to bring in our Pentagon correspondent Barbara Starr on this, is that not only were these individuals able to get access to the Navy Yard, which is a secure facility, but also, presumably, they were able to get off the base, assuming that these two shooters are legitimate. Not only were they able to get there with their guns and wreak this havoc, but escape. Barbara Starr, what are they telling you at the Pentagon?
Well, Jake, I think we have a long ways to go on all of this. These are initial reports. Even Chief Lanier saying, these are reports that they have of 2 additional gunmen. I think we have to really face the notion of the real bottom line here. If this pans out, if this proves to be true that there were a total of 3 gunmen, the U.S. military is facing a considerable problem beyond this terrible initial tragedy. You are talking about a conspiracy of people to attack the United States military inside this country, inside of Washington, D.C. 3 people plotting, planning, talking about how they would carry this out. So the question is, where do we stand? The chief is saying that they have reports. They are looking for people by this description. What we do know is in the very initial hours this morning, there were eyewitnesses inside the building, people making phone calls to the Pentagon, making phone calls outside the building, talking about what they saw happening. So, I don't think we doubt that people saw what they thought they saw. What it means, were these additional gunmen? Is there any remote possibility these might have been an initial law enforcement responding? We will have to see. It is going to take a long time for them to sweep this compound. It is a large facility, multiple buildings, 3,000 people. They're going to be very cautious. They're going to go step by step and make sure they look at every scrap of this. So I don't know that we know exactly, were there 2 additional gunmen? Did they escape? Are they still there? Did they exist? What the real situation is here, Jake, you know better than anybody. In these kinds of crises, the initial reports are often very sketchy, very fluid. A lot of it remains to be seen.
A lot of information and not all of it correct, of course, and that's a good caution for us, Barbara. Of course, even though the chief of police here in Washington, D.C. has twice now mentioned 2 other potential suspects being wanted, you're absolutely right.